Hey guys, how's it going? Stoudman coming back at you once again today, and this time around I've got 3 titles that I picked up with my Amazon gift card, and yes, they are kind of odd titles to pick up. One of them is definitely a family flick, one of them is definitely not a family flick, and one of them is just a weird kind of monster movie that is hilarious for all the right slash wrong reasons. But these are all movies that I've been wanting to get for quite a while. Well, one of them I didn't necessarily want to get until I had seen the first one, but I finally got the chance to see that recently. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. If you saw the little thing, then you probably, the thumbnail as we call it, then you probably already know what it is. But yeah, a couple of these are actually, hard to come by at a good price, and luckily when I got my gift card from Amazon, they were at a good price, so I went ahead and picked them up. So I'm going to start off with the family flick, and that would be Hotel Transylvania 2 here on Blu-ray. I really liked this movie, actually. If you recall, I got Hotel Transylvania on Blu-ray because I wanted to see that before seeing Hotel Transylvania 2, but Netflix only had Hotel Transylvania 2 on there. So I had to pick up the first one before I could see the second one, and then I kind of double billed them, and I liked both the first and the second one. For some reason, I liked this one a little bit more actually than the first one, but for other reasons I feel like the first is actually the superior movie. So I mean, they both have their positives and their negatives, but there are a lot of reasons to like this. I laughed at so many freaking scenes in this. This is just a brilliant movie. I'm not even a parent, and I can appreciate all the jokes, the in-jokes that are meant for parents in this particular movie, and I mean, they're great. If you like monster movies, like classic monster movies, like the Universal classic monster movies in specific, then you're probably going to love this because, of course, you've got Dracula, you've got the Mummy, you've got Frankenstein over here. I mean, you've got a lot of cool little monsters here. You've even got the Wolfman there. That's the Wolfman. And the voice actors. The voice actors they got for these roles were freaking fantastic. I know most people only think of, like, Adam Sandler, right? But the other voice actors they got for this were just amazing, man. Kevin James does a really good job in this, I have to say. Normally not a huge fan of Kevin James. I do like his work most of the time. Some of the time I think it's stupid. But in this, he did a really good job. I'll put it that way. And then David Spade also does a really fantastic job in this as well. You don't really get to hear or see much from him anymore, so very cool that he was in this. There's just a lot to love about this movie. It's so much fun to watch, and it's especially fun, I think, to watch during like the Halloween time period. So if you're looking for lighter fare that's not necessarily all horror, but it's based on that kind of stuff, perfect lighter fare for that time of year. And I only paid, I think it was like a little under $6 for this, so technically I got it for free because I got it with my Amazon gift card, right? But at the same time, even with my Amazon gift card, you have to think under $6 is a pretty damn good deal for this. Very, very nice. Very happy to have that. And then next up, I picked up another sequel here, Ted 2. Yes, I just recently picked up Ted up for $5.99 because I wanted to check that one out finally. And guess what? I finally did, and I had a blast watching it. It's absolutely hilarious. Everything everyone said about it was true. It's a great movie. I didn't think it would be a good movie. I didn't think I would like it, but I loved it. And yeah, it's dumb, stupid fun. It's not necessarily what I would call a smart movie, but it's fun, and it's funny, and it'll make you laugh really hard. And I had to kind of watch myself at one point because I was watching it fairly late at night, and I'm like, oh God, I'm going to wake somebody up with how loud I'm laughing at this. So I had to be careful, but I loved it so much that I wanted to get the sequel as quickly as possible. So then my gift card came in and I picked this one up. It came to like $8 or something like that. But I didn't really mind because, again, it was off my gift card, so it was essentially free. So in total, in reality, I paid $5.99 and I got both Ted and Ted 2 pretty damn good deal. Very happy about that. And I haven't yet seen this, but if the first one was good and people said the second one was even better, then, well, I hope it is. I'm hoping that this is something really good in addition to the first movie, which I really enjoyed. So, yeah, really cool. Very happy to have gotten that for such a good price. Well, free is a good price, so you can't really complain about that. But, yeah. Anyways, the last movie that I picked up with my gift card is one that I've been trying to get for a good deal for quite some time. And that is because it is a movie that is not really released by a like big time company. You know, it's not released by Warner Brothers or anything like that. It's kind of an indie film. But I watched this with a friend of mine. I want to say a few years ago. We watched it on Netflix, just thinking it would be stupid, but it was stupid, but it was also so much fun. It was hilarious, and it was well done enough that it really didn't make you upset that there were some pretty ridiculous scenes in this movie, all right? I'll put it that way for you so you've got the context. So when I show you Big Ass Spider, yes, that's the title of the movie, Big Ass Spider, then you understand this is not a movie to be taken seriously. It is one of those monster movie disaster flicks that it's kind of cheesy in that way that like the special effects kind of look like something you could expect from a asylum film, if you will, but at times they actually look incredibly realistic for a movie that really didn't have a big budget. Obviously, it's a low budget horror film, and it has, for some reason, some pretty damn good special effects. I won't say great. You can tell it's CGI. It's obvious. But at the same time, for CGI, it looks pretty damn good. And the way the story progresses, like the writing in this movie is surprisingly good, surprisingly fun. If I had to compare it to something in terms of like how fun and ridiculous and hilarious it can be, I would probably compare it to something like Super Mario Brothers. It's really that much fun. It's a lot of fun to watch this. Because you've got this guy right here who plays an exterminator. Yes, he's an exterminator going after the big ass spider. And then you've got this guy right there who is like a janitor who just becomes his friend, who can barely speak English, I think, and becomes his friend and just tries to kind of help him take on this spider. And it has shades of arachnophobia in there, but there are also shades of like the monster movie where, whether through atomic power or something else, a common thing like a ant or a spider suddenly just grows to some enormous size and starts trying to kill everything, you know. And I don't know, man, it just worked so freaking well in this case. You have to take my word for this. This is so good, so much fun to watch. And it recently went down to $7.99 on Amazon, which is a good deal. I think it's also $7.99 on Best Buy. I think that it might actually be a price match of Best Buy. But they don't carry this in that many Best Buys because it's not a common title. So if you can get it on Amazon, all the better. And that's what I did. $7.99 for this is actually a really good deal because it rarely goes below like 10 or 15 bucks because, again, it's not really a common title. So really cool. And then when you consider the fact that I got it with my gift card, I essentially got it for free. So really happy about that. Very cool movie. Can't wait to check it out again. So much fun. I really, really do recommend you guys watch this. Even if you don't think you're going to like it, even if you think it looks too cheesy, you've just got to trust me on this. This is hilarious, awesome fun. All right? So it's Big Ass Spider. Very cool. And then, obviously, I also got Ted 2 here and Hotel Transylvania 2. So 2 sequels and a Big Ass Spider. I don't know what title I'm going to come up with for that, but yeah, interesting selection, needless to say. But a selection of movies that I wanted. I wasn't necessarily really interested in getting this immediately, but it was such a good price that I couldn't say no. This one I definitely wanted to check out immediately because I had just seen Ted and I loved it, so I really wanted to see the sequel. And this was such a good price that it's just like, oh, you have to get that. So, yeah, ultimately, I think I made some pretty good picks here for free. Damn good deals indeed. Anyways, that'll do it for this little video, but the next video I'm doing is a Half Price Books Outlet haul. Ooh, I know I went back to Half Price Books Outlet, guys, but I actually found some really cool, kind of rare out-of-print stuff, so take my word for it. You're going to want to check that out. Anyways, that'll do it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later. Peace.